Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Got another message for you. So apparently 90 people are waiting. Now, I don't know what this is for. You could take it as it resonates, but it could be that 90 people are waiting to be transported or teleported into a new environment. It could be that 90 people are waiting to do some kind of a pre-planned, chaos, something or other. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There was a couple masculines talking about how your Akashic was missing. Like someone took it or blocked it somehow. And then someone said that the Akashic had read that you were sacrificed. So it's gone. And you're in a new life. And I believe somebody who is in charge of this foundational structure of the new chapter is giving somebody another chance. I heard, I'll give you another chance. So somebody's giving someone another chance. And, they'll have to hopefully do better. Somebody proclaimed herself something, and then they said senator. So apparently we've got somebody out there proclaiming themselves as senator, and that could be that there's an entity attachment to a senator, and it has proclaimed itself as senator. They're desperately trying to find a way to get you evicted from your new position. Not this senator. This senator is a spy. It's a plant. You're in a new role, and they want you out of that role. They want to trap you and punish you so bad. They want to drain you of your life force essence and make you suffer because you're taking their power away. And they're infiltrating the senators and all of this to try to maintain that position. You're going to have to shine the light on that soul at some point. Then I saw somebody put up a hand with a peace sign, and then they had like a drink in hand, and they were like drinking. Reminded me of the hospitality card in the Beloved Dead deck, which is like a congratulations. Somebody was told that they offended, that they were offensive to you. Now, what do they call it? The name or the title that they have given you was not heard. It's a secret. But you were offended. Somebody offended you. And somebody else is saying that it's a disgrace and they got to get out from under that jerk. And then there was somebody who was coming forward trying to slander you with gossip, and they were told, unless you saw her with her ex-friend, they were trying to frame you for something, and they know that you are an empress. They're talking about a Cancer. She's a Cancer? Yeah, she's a Cancer. So it sounds like they found some kind of forceful water energy to try to push into your fire and stop you in your work that you're doing or handle you somehow. And then somebody said, somebody's quite the character. So that could be somebody's funny, somebody's an actor or an actress, a fraud. And maybe they're pulling it off or something. Then they said, she's handled. And this is that little curator, the human curator of energy and vitality. Now, I saw what appeared to be a seed. Somebody called it a seed phrase, and it was a bunch of words that didn't make any sense, and I didn't read the whole thing because I feel that it's some sort of military program into the bioform or whatever, but I saw that this could be happening. There could be somebody seeding secret codes into the mental body of folks, and it's a program that they will then later activate at some point. So this is happening, and they're saying she's handled. So they think that they've handled you, that you aren't mentally fit enough to withstand this interference into your mental body. There's some people talking to each other, and someone said, go to them. And then there's magnitude. Something is very, very big. Very, very large. It could be you. They're saying that you are organic and that you can do whatever you want. You're not a clone. You're not a synthetic being. You're not AI. They don't own you. They don't possess the patent to you. You are different than what they were expecting. You're a different circumstance they feel they have to manage. They're talking about liability, which is the value of a financial entity owes or is expected to deliver to satisfy an obligation. The other day, I received one lump sum. So they have to deliver a one lump sum. Liability is also being responsible or answerable in law, legally obligated. And the state of being responsible for something or anything that hurts your chances of success. So whatever they did, they're responsible for this. They have to pay it to you in one lump sum. They're worried about it. I don't think they have it. So then I heard somebody, why don't people see this lifestyle as what? Sufficient, as enough? It's like they've been working for a life of extravagance, mansions and cars and gold chains and all this stuff. And your lifestyle is simplistic, it's easy, with touches of elegance here and there. And they're questioning each other. Why aren't we doing that? What are we here for? You're not chasing after anything. You're not going after to take anything from anybody. You have what you have. It's not it's not extravagant, but it's comfortable and probably quite nice. Feng shui and stuff. And they're like, why? This is a nice little life. What the heck? Right? Then I saw a double door, and one of the doors was open. It was open wide. And liars, thieves, and brutalizers didn't get it right. You didn't lie. You're not a liar. So the liars, thieves, and brutalizers, they couldn't stick you and make you appear as a liar. And then there was a song, I never can say goodbye. Oh no, no, I never can say goodbye. You're leaving them behind. But earlier in this transmission, it sounded like some people, perhaps youth, that were taught wrong, they may be getting another chance. And again, they're concerned because they, which is you and your protector, or whoever it is that you're working with as a power team, a power couple, you can do whatever you want to do because you are organic and he is a mortal man. Mortal man is something that's utilized in the Bible. It's this Hebrew thing. So I don't know if who's talking is a Hebrew, but they're talking about a mortal man. You, who is an organic feminine, and this mortal man are humans that are subject to death, and here you are in spirit, quite large, shaking it up together. And you can do whatever you want because you're mortal. They don't have a patent on you. And then there's something about a trusted family. So the two of you obviously have families. And it could be that the human suits that proclaim to be your family weren't necessarily your family, but you may have your star family, your star system family here supporting you in this change that you are the catalyst for. And there's something about stereotyping, the act of attributing a set of characteristics to a group of people, often based on oversimplified assumptions. And you know what it means when you assume something, you make an ass out of you and me. And this is what they've been doing repetitively. It's been their go-to, stereotyping people. They thought all you humans, you mortal men and women, were alike. They're being held accountable for their actions and behaviors toward the human collective. But this curator that's of the old family or the old tribe that's being kicked out, they lost the ball, man. They had both feet and the ball in the front court, and then they crossed back over the half court line and started doing shady shit. And now they've lost the ball. The ball goes back to the other team, but they're still hunting you. They want you out of that position. They want you gone. They're talking to somebody and they said, we're safe hunters, meaning they don't go after dangerous prey. Folks aren't so willing to go there with you anymore. You are a dangerous and innocent alchemist. Some of these ones don't care anymore. They're commenting on how you are in your North Node and how your new career is going to change the world. They want so badly to get somebody in there to handle you. They need to handle you. They want to get in a familiar face, a friend. They want to send in a lover. They're talking about you being distinctive, easily recognizable, or not so easily replaceable, duplicatable. So this is having characteristics that distinguishes you from others. You are different. And again, they thought you all you original organic humans were alike. They thought you were all traumatized and that you were buried under this trauma and that you would never rise. They're talking about a temple. Again, this is related to the Hebrew information that has been coming through. And about keeping your heritage. Your heritage. That they took from you once before already. They're fighting very hard to get you out of that position. Like they did before. It's upside down, someone said. You're supposed to be at the bottom, but you rose. R-O-S-E is how I wrote it. And that's how it is. You rose. You are the rose. You're like the phoenix. And it's exactly how it should be. They're talking about your connection with your protector. America was mentioned, and then Jamaica. And then there was an instruction. If they come near her, and someone said, understood. So it sounds to me like your protection has been increased. And there won't be any mercy for anyone who attempts to come into your space with nefarious or otherwise intentions. They need to go through the channels. You are cherished. And somebody's very, very serious about keeping you safe. Someone said, it's going to be beautiful. And they're talking about the world that you're going to create. You know, your new career is going to change the entire world. And someone's saying it's going to be beautiful. And there are those people out there that want to stop you from living your dream, from creating your dream, from pouring your dream into the world. They want to come in and they want to manipulate your perception of how it should be. They want to tell you and forcefully push their ideas into you and manipulate your dream that's going to change the world and make it so beautiful. They want to have a part in it, but they're not in your position. So be wary of anybody who's coming in to try to force their eyes and their thoughts and ideas on you right now, because you are creating something beautiful and they are upset. You know, they want your role. Your enemies completely overlooked something, and they're telling each other that it has to be addressed. And then someone is impressed by something, and another one said, I can't believe I caught that. So there's some new information that slipped through and was caught. There's something about a storm. I didn't Google it and give you all the definitions, but a storm, you know, it could be weather, or it could just be a storm of energies that are going to come swirling through here like a friggin' tornado or something. And then somebody said, it's an end. It's an end. It may not be the end, it's an end. So in other words, it's an end to this particular cycle, and now we're starting a new chapter. And, you know, that one will probably come to an end at some point too. But right now, this is the end of this particular cycle. It's an end. Someone said, I'm feeling dead right now. They don't have any energy. And there's something about these spirits. They're, somebody didn't see the breakthrough, or they saw the breakthrough. They didn't see a breakthrough, or they saw the breakthrough of these spirits. So the other day I received transmission that there were going to be monsters. So I don't know if it's spirits or, you know, how they describe them. You know, everybody has their own unique expression for what scares them. So yeah, a couple days ago they were talking about their barriers being pushed into, and now there's a breakthrough. So this curator of vitality, life force vitality, and life is still trying to manage a sale of that stolen merchandise. You know, your energy, life, the birthing opportunities, life force vitality of humanity. They're really trying to sell it all off. It's harvest season. This is what they do. It's a farm. They have infiltrated the Middle Land, which is the land of humans, Midgard, and they have seen to themselves as the what do they call that when they keep the animals? The zoo. They're the zookeeper. And then they sell off the product at the end of a cycle. Whoever this feminine is that they're so worried about, that has this magnificent protector, they really want this person to fulfill their prophetic word. But this person needs to be able to get pregnant, and apparently you are in menopause. Oh, whoa. They really want desperately to fulfill their prophecy. But you refuse to allow Yeah, they refuse to allow the living to live freely. They must obey the prophet. Everything wraps around what this prophet said. Whoever this prophet is, they say it has to be the way the prophet said. Nobody can come in here and live life freely, authentically, and transparently according to the song in their soul. They have to all work towards fulfilling this prophecy. And it seems that you don't know about the prophecy, nor do you give a hoot about it. You're too busy being authentic and living your best life according to the song, which is flowing through you, connected to Source. You're playing the role that was meant for you by the Most High. These ones want you to get into alignment with their prophet and their storyline. And it could just very well be what I consider, I truly consider it a fantasy of some person telling a story, a prophet. And now, you know, everybody's trying desperately to make this fantasy come true. But you're not an actor or an actress here to play a role. You're here to live your authentic connection to Divine Source and letting it flow through you into the world, into your environments. They're claiming that it's not natural and that it's not normal. And again, they're talking about gas, and this is why I'm thinking it's this the historical gassing thing, you know, about that. But this is the second time they've been talking about gas. So either they're talking about doing it to somebody or they're worried about it happening to them. You know, they had the ball and both feet in that front court, but instead of taking care of things, they've been polluting things. They haven't been caretaking the land or the waters or the life roaming the earth. They have been increasingly making it sicker and weaker and less capable. They realize, quote unquote, there's a strengthening of boundaries. So this could be your boundaries, a strengthening of boundaries. So it's even more difficult now to approach you and to get into your space. And somebody's been delivered explicit instruction on what they are to do if anybody comes near you. Then somebody said, well, Walmart, come to find out, and then I didn't hear the rest of it. So you're going to have to take that as it resonates for you. We already know that Walmart has been emptying its supplies into underground tunnels. I personally have been down there in the astral, and I see they've got racks and racks and racks. They got enough stuff down there to last them for a long, 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 long time. So I don't know who owns Walmart or what that is. It's an orchestrated scenario for sure. Then I heard glucose. Glucose. I hadn't heard of that before. I had to Google it. And apparently it's a new thing. It's glucose for the glutes that bypasses the gut and goes straight to the butt. It's a booty pump. I didn't even know that was a thing. So apparently somebody's thinking that you need glucose or something. You know, so these ones, they abandoned you, took your position, took your authority, and effed everything up. But they never forgot about you. And you're stronger than they thought you were. They figured you were an easy target. They'd be able to take you out. You're just a woman after all. They failed to destroy you. And they are discussing your celebration. And that's what I got for you. It is November 26th. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody.